What's up, guys? Derek, moreplates.com. Today, we're going to be reacting to a poll that was done on my physique. It's been brought to my attention a few times, actually quite a few times in the past few weeks, that my channel's been brought up on the PKA podcast. And there was a poll put up today, actually, that a lot of people notified me about. And basically, the poll was saying, is his physique amazing or too much? The PKA Hangout is split on this issue, and it's just showing like, a picture of me in the gym from this is actually my channel picture, and there's 96 comments. So I'm going to go through the comment section for the first time and react to some of these. I haven't even looked at these yet, so we're going to see if there's some funny shit in here. It's both amazing and too much. So it looks like the top liked comment, so I'll take that. Just so you guys know, his body fat is definitely around 8 to 10%. Oh, I actually saw this one because it was tagged me in it and notified me. Just so you guys know, his body fat is definitely around 8 to 10%. This is a really good photo, but don't think he's approaching starvation levels. Yeah, so that's actually pretty accurate. So, a lot of people, they see this photo and it's like almost like a misrepresentation of what I actually look like, because no person actually looks like they look in their, like gym photos. Like here, I have heavy amounts of downlighting. I'm in the middle of a workout, so like all the vascularity is like pulled right to the surface. I'm as, defined looking as I'm going to be. Everything's just, striated. I'm flexing my fucking face off here. And the image is also like, it's sharpened before you post it. So it's not like this is representative of what even downlighting is going to look like. The image is sharpened to kind of bring out the cuts more. So you know how there's like saturation features and like contrast in like Instagram filters and stuff. So there's like a thing called sharpen, and if you just like drag it over a bit, you can get a bit more sharpness of your definition and kind of just like make it that much more apparent. So it's like, yeah, it's there, but it's, like you can see visually, it's not like I look like this. If I was walking around in normal clothes in the daytime, you would not be like, this is way too much, in my opinion anyways. His muscles look constipated, like they should be bigger, but but his myostatin rate is too high. That's a fucking good one. Too much, way too much. More plates, more dates. Fuck yeah, buddy. Get him on the podcast. His channel is great. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Go over some prospective celebrity steroid cycles or something. It depends on his fat percentage. If he's lower than 4%, then it's bad and he needs to put on some fat that can kill him. If he's not careful, otherwise he has great muscle tone. So definitely not 4%. I'll tell you that. I wish, dude. I wish I could walk around at that. He's nowhere near 4%. He is somewhere between 8 and 11. I don't know about 11. Maybe. I don't know. I guess you could maybe say that. Looks like one of those muscle cows. Haha, what the fuck are those shoulders? They look ridiculous. Man, you're just jealous because your shoulders look stupid. And there's a gif of Peter Griffin saying, shh, that's stupid. You're stupid. This is fucking hilarious. The workout ethic that I must take to get that body is amazing, but it is too much. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends. I work out literally, I don't know, I just said literally. I work out 4 days a week to maintain my physique. And even when I was trying to build it up in the first place, I worked out, 5 days a week max for an hour. Each session is just an hour. Did Woody make that jump to get on the juice? Let's see. There's no such thing as too much. Yeah. Arguable, but yeah, in general, I think most guys who are, trying to get as jacked as possible, no one's really going to overshoot you're too jacked now, you got to tone it down a bit. Except for professional bodybuilders, maybe. But anyway, that's him flexing and posing for the camera, making him seem larger and more vascular than he normally is when walking around the street. When you're doing isolation weight exercises, it's easy to look massive when your force sets in and have a good pump. He's fine. Yeah, it's like generally pretty accurate. I'm not sure if it's easy to look massive necessarily, but the rest of it's pretty damn accurate. Is his physique amazing or too much? And is this a second poll in the original poll? I'm gonna put too much and see what happens. Holy fuck, 75.3% think it's too much versus 24.7% amazing. Let's see. It's a pretty great physique, but you're not getting there without gear. Well, I'd hope that would be obvious. Otherwise, I'm doing something wrong. But anyway, LOL. Whoosh. This dude is the king of gear on YouTube. I'll take that. Only, only betas think that is too much. It's a bold statement. Too much. He has a baby face too. Look 23 and his body looks 35. I think in general, just like if you're, you know, big, quote unquote, then people are just gonna say you're older than you would otherwise be assumed to be. I think. So, I don't know, but like it's just like for some reason people think that people in their 20s can't be big for some reason. Like I don't, you know, if anything, I would think it'd be easier to get big in your 20s than your 30s. It looks fine until you have to put a shirt on it. Then it looks like you're trying to smuggle fruit like a melon out of the grocery store. How vain, bro. This is abnormal. I feel the goal is to not to look like a roid head. Cut up is nice. This guy is trying to be the Harvard law of, did you run out of room? Like, fuck, I don't know what that means. But anyways, yeah, it's not like anyone looks like this walking around. Even like professional bodybuilders, when they do their photo shoots and they're, you know, they're on stage, like no one actually looks like they're like peaked photos when they're actually walking around. That's just, you know, unrealistic. But, you know, anyone can go under like super heavy downlighting, get a pump, you know, take the perfect shot, have like the blurry background and, you know, sharpen it in Instagram or whatever and make it appear way better than it looks in real life. Like, it can still look good in real life, don't get me wrong, but it's like, it's just not a realistic representation of what you walk around like all the time. The problem is it's not good for anything other than looking good. It's amazingly too much. That's repulsive, happy face. Way too much. That was fucking funny. Absolutely too much. You have got, this is the one I saw too because I was tagged. You have got to get Derek on the show. He's the GOAT. Fuck yeah. Thanks, Calvin. Awesome. Insane. Both. Ew. It's amazing and too much. No such thing as too much. Way too much. Looks like half of my gym. It's okay. Shoulders are overdeveloped. Yeah, like, I can concede that. They're definitely overdeveloped. But what's his height and weight? If he's over 220 pounds, that's impressive, but I've noticed little guys can get ripped easier. What the fuck? What? Little guys can get ripped easier? Is it just less weight to peel off? So it's like, if anything, I would think it would be harder than, or easier if you're a, fuck, I don't even know what the fuck you're trying to say, dude. But anyway, I am like literally on the dot 220 pounds right now. So I don't know. Maybe I'm like just hitting your cap of like acceptable body weight for not being unimpressive. I don't know. Too much, too much, too much. Amazing. No such thing. No such thing as too much. Fuck yeah, Ryan. How did he get 2 Death Stars on his shoulders? That's a funny coincidence. I don't know if this guy's seen my Death Star delts video, but if he has, that's fucking hilarious. Too much, but borderline. And then there's a gif of a guy screaming and then looking out a window. I don't fucking know what that is. I don't want that physique, but maybe a little more body fat between 8 to 12%. I think is perfect, but the lean look more than shredded, but each to their own. Yeah, I think I'm probably between 8 to 12% in that picture for sure. Too dry to be conventionally attractive. It's good bodybuilding though. Honestly, I wasn't dry at all, in my opinion. I was actually pretty, well, that's my fucked up perception maybe, so maybe I shouldn't even comment further than that. Because I actually watched the most recent one. I actually watched both. So both the podcasts where I was mentioned, people gave me timestamps for them, so I got to go watch them. And they were talking about how I call people fat who are like jacked by their perspective or whatever. And that's like not necessarily exactly how I say it, but you know, obviously my perception of fat is significantly different than the average person. So, you know, I will concede that, but it was a bit of you know, not necessarily what I say exactly, but anyway, if you can't scratch your back, it's too much in my opinion. Yeah, I can't really fucking scratch my back. I can wipe my ass though, so have to see what he looks like when he's not mid-workout because nobody looks as good as they do mid-session. Yeah, so this guy knows what's up. So anyways, this is what I look like just fucking sitting here. So, you know, draw your conclusions. Way too much from Unmatched Loyalty or at Rare Loyalty number 7. It's amazing, but way too much for everyday life. Imagine seeing this guy in your college class or sitting next to you on a plane. He's be a freak to normal people. That being said, if I could be him, I would. But the ideal state is somewhere in the middle. Gotta get the ideal state, boys. Can't be too far away from it. Like, what's the actual point? You can be a regular teacher and be able to move all of the furniture in your house. Don't need to be at, I can park my car by picking it up. Definitely can't do that, but too much. But I know Taylor thinks it's perfect. Too much for someone who probably doesn't rely on it for his livelihood. Got to be on the spectrum somewhere to care that much. I don't know. Like, it's, I do. Yeah, anyway. Shoulders too big compared to chest. Yes, I fucking agree with you entirely, and it is my number one weakness. And I'm fully aware of that. Don't need anyone to fucking tell me. Trust me. Deep inside, I think it's a bit much, but let's not take anything away from this guy. Brilliant discipline that we only wish we had. Thank you, Dadisho Babana. At Dadisho. He needs bigger headphones. What? Am I wearing headphones in this? I guess. Oh, shit. These are the Canevos. Good cheap-ass headphones off Amazon. But I actually did update them, and I don't have them near me right now, but I got some big-ass headphones now. So, incredible physique from a competition standpoint, but anybody on this much drugs is weird to see in person. And it's like, my testosterone level is probably similar to this fucking guy. You know what's funny? His name is Metalcore Drake Bell, and everyone always says I look like Drake Bell on steroids, so that's a fucking weird coincidence. But go look at my blood work video on 100 milligrams of TRT. You can see exactly what I am using, and it is not a lot, I assure you that. Sure, it's impressive, but he's on the juice. May look good for now until his heart gives out. His delts are the main giveaway. If he was 25% smaller, he'd look a lot better. Body structure would have more flow. Amazing, amazing. In its own right, it is amazing, but it's actually too much at the same time. There's zero purpose to look that way. To each their own, but you asked the question, that's my response. Way too much, Amber Christina. Impressive, but too much. Too much. His muscle are not for function as much as they are for looks. Astute, my friend. He kicks his dog's head when he barks too loud. I can see it. That's fucking funny. I don't have a dog, but I'm glad you think I'm an abusive fucking dog owner just based on my delts. He looks like a children's Halloween costume. That's a good one. That's a good one. He probably just looks bigger because he's shredded. His skin has that paper quality, that dick skin, as Hodge Twins would say. I haven't seen the Hodge Twins in a while. That's some deja vu right there. But yeah, having low body fat definitely helps because it's not like I'm actually massive or anything. I'm I guess whatever 220 to you if that's massive, but anyway, disgusting. That shit gross. Too much. Roids make you look like a cheat. I'm definitely cheating on all the Olympic competitions I'm entering. Apparently this one was flagged for offensive content. Too much. No thanks. Crying face. Female shrugging emoji. That was a lot of responses. I'm actually surprised it's got this much attention, but cool. That was fucking funny. So anyways, hope you guys found that entertaining. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified when I post. Check out my blog, moreplatesmoredates.com. Follow me on Instagram at moreplates_moredates, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, BitChute, TikTok, Apple Podcasts, wherever I am. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you soon.